As always, welcome to Teapowered Gaming. Quite epic music to the intro. This is a very delayed stream, but I've been kind of busy with work and whatnot. So, welcome to the Outer Worlds continuation, which I promised Kat that I would do. Let's load in. Hey, cat's claws. Also, I would like to take this opportunity while nothing is happening on the screen other than the loading screen to say thank you to Chris for the money sent for a brand new gaming chair. I'm not currently using it because I am currently in a different room and using the very comfortable sofa, but when I stream from my PC it will be on the stream in the camera and I find it very comfortable, so thank you again. I am in awe of your generosity. Tea is still too hot to drink. Well, tea isn't too hot to drink if I don't mind burning my tongue to a cinder. And how is everyone this fine and glorious evening? By that I mean the one person watching, Cat's Claws. Trying to remind myself what I'm doing now. Ah yes. Navigation terminal. I'm here, and I want to go to Terra 2, do I? Phineas's lab, or somewhere else. Skylar. Skylar is one of the largest asteroids. Monarch? It was Monarch where I needed to go. Hi Chris! Nice to have you on the stream. You know, I should probably go back and check what I was doing. Okay, hold. Journal. Main quest. Speak to Class on the Groundbreaker. Which is where? Huh. I'm not quite sure where.
Welcome back, Captain.
Maybe
How
she'll
can
tell
I
me.
be of assistance?
Hey Ada. Know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Ooh. Okay. Let's talk to you later,
May
Ada.
luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Okay. Let's go have a look in the captain's quarters to see what we need to do with Sam. Because who wouldn't want an awesome robot? We can't rename everyone on the ship. I mean, we can, but it'll be very difficult to keep track of everyone's names. This is a toilet. That does not help me. Right, so that's that. This is their quarters. That's the SAM unit. And where is the captain's quarters again? Ah, here we go. My quarters. This is search term SAM. There we go. First SAM result. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automation in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Cannot be too difficult to get up and running with few key modifications. I envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard Sud Sleeper was successful. Combat model apart. Asset Sleeper has been delayed. Progress set back to estimated now to be solid 3 months. That part was lost in transit and not up for any time soon. But good news. For a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the information of the acid seeper, I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility on the Raceway. Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, but it's a really tiny Titan, so you can't really go in it. You don't know what Titanfall is, Kitty? Remind me to stream that sometime. You get to watch me die repeatedly. Right. I'm guessing Terra 2 is where I was. Let's try Skylar.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Is this where I wanted to go? Apparently not. Oh, no. The Groundbreaker's where we want to go. I thought that was my ship on the thing. I knew that.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Awesome, awesome. The ship's bigger than mine, and that's not fair.
Got a sec?
For you, always.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean.
Sure.
I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
How does that not clear anything up? That was a perfect explanation. Okay, I've got 2 companions. That's actually kind of cool. Basically, it's a war game where you go into combat, you do little skirmishes. Imagine Call of Duty, but it also had like big mech suits you could jump into. Does that help clear it up, Cat? Which was the O to? Chris's or my explanation? We're talking about Titanfall, dog. Also, welcome back. Hope you got your chasers. Okay.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
Well,
just as I remembered.
Probably is. So this is my ship inside an even bigger ship. Let's steal this ship. This ship should be mine.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any
Yeah,
better.
I've got Titanfall 2. It's quite fun.
Get you with me again, you little back bay brat. I will toss you out an airlock.
Hello.
Hey, no offense, but I don't think this walking Saltuna can's gonna appreciate you interrupting.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time. I'm dealing with a problem here.
So, go space yourself. Problem solved.
You must really want to truncheon through your teeth.
Relax. Let me talk to the
Do
kid.
what you want. I'm done here.
Whatever you heard, it's all true.
Cool. I'd like to hear your side.
I had this foreman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me.
I know that.
But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
I see where this is going. And then you resolve the differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why, yes, in fact it is. I am Captain of the Unreliable, which I call the Serenity.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never caught your name.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around.
See you
Felix.
around, boss. Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Curiouser and curiouser.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
I don't want a customs inspection.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
I haven't done
Now,
anything.
hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this
You'll
resolved?
want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Fine. Any ideas why it's impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I
enough.
shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
I'll go talk to him and straighten this out then, shall I?
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure, why not?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, unpound my ship. Oh, I suppose I should ask about Gladys.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Fair enough.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
And Dick her Max? What?
Really
I have
likes
no
his
idea what you're
cereals,
trying to say
too.
there,
Maybe a
kitty.
little too much. Bit of a weird bird, all told.
Don't see what's so wrong about liking cereals. They're fun.
Udon takes it to an unhealthy level. Be seeing you.
Right. Oh,
I
okay.
picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Captain, if I could trouble you for a moment of your time. While we're on the Groundbreaker, I may have an idea for how we could find a translator.
A translator?
I've been thinking on that.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a
your
former
book.
infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Good lead. How do we find him, though?
That's a good question. Fortunately, we're in the perfect place to start. This is where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Fair enough.
I'll comb the last 6 months
So
of
he
departure
happens to be a
manifests to
brilliant
track the
hacker.
philosophist's
He has a
off-world
secret
destination.
past, just like Shepard Book.
Thank you, Captain.
Right.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled
you sleeping?
advertisement for the following story.
Hey, you sleeping?
The board would like to
Hey, buddy.
remind space
Buddy, you
Resort
sleeping?
travelers that
Hey,
passage to
hey,
Monarch is restricted
hey,
for your protection.
hey. Ah, he's sleeping.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists
Right.
live as one with the animals.
Let's keep looking. There's got to be some way. Is this a door? It is a door.
Try not to be distracted by
What's-
the glare of the
what's that
adverts.
comment for?
Lots of unsavory types about.
Oldham, Bedford. Gladys. Let's sort out getting our ship unimpounded first, shall we? After all, without a ship, we're not really going anywhere.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Ah,
The board. Organized, efficient, competent. Well, mostly.
Ah,
Hello.
yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has
well.
something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Okay. I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, he sure did.
That's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Again, I'm very sorry, but can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go...
Really easy.
Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I know where to find him?
Indeed. And you know where he is? Excelsior! An apprehension of this caliber will be tremendous for my career. I'll send you straight away to my superiors in Byzantium, only... Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let me guess, there's a catch.
Just a teensy one, the teensiest. Nothing to, lie awake worrying about for nights on end or anything. The thing is, I needed money. A lot of money, quickly, for reasons.
So far, so entirely expected. What happened?
I might have pawned my official board seal to Gladys, the black market fancier on the Groundbreaker. I can't authorize the paperwork you'll need to turn Phineas in without it.
Stray too much from the, straight and narrow, and one may just find himself assigned pastoral duty in a maximum security penitentiary.
To give away something so important to you, there must have been some curious reasons.
I'll thank you not to question my motives, young miss. It was a mistake, and I'd like to put it behind me. It's only temporary, of course. I'd never leave something so important in the hands of someone of such a dubious moral character. I was going to buy it back once I raised the capital. So you'll need to get my seal back from her if you want to hand Phineas over to the board.
So before I can do the board a favor and turn over Willis, I need you to do...
That's the long and short of it, yes. You probably don't even know where Wells is. None of my contacts ever pan out. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else
He's the one that revived me. Right. Oh, wrong bit. Perks. Let's see. Base health. I don't know if it's this TV or the fact I'm not wearing my glasses, but these words are quite blurry. 50% from companion kills. That sounds good. Well, I could choose to turn him in, but I'm not going to choose to turn in the guy that, you know, freed me from cryo. That would be a little bit mean. Okay. Go. Now I'm even better with range. Okay. I do have to find it hilarious how easy it was to get my ship impounded, but yeah. Random box that I can't open. Okay.
I know she's in there and...
You look weird.
rent an upstairs room?
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
What's this?
Tossball finals are scheduled to air
I mean,
soon,
it was
but a
an
scandal
accident.
has rocked the league and thrown this
He
pivotal game into
didn't
question.
think to move away from the beacon that he
Both
put
teams have
down
tested
where my
negative
drop
for
pod was homed in
performance-enhancing
on.
stims. A tossball first. Coaches and referees are debating how and if this behavior could lead to an unfair advantage. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Hello, Gladys.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
So, store-bought. Okay. Phineas sent me, he said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
I don't know why you assumed
Now,
that she'd have a
I
German
only
accent.
have the one nav key.
It's very,
And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the
countryist of you.
bits, I
Namist.
might have an opportunity
Based
you'd
on
be
the name, you
interested
just
in.
assumed the accent. I can't do that, so...
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Okay, tell me about this opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility.
Yes, because my accent
Might
is
be this could help
totally
out a
Irish.
groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Oh, Americans and their inability to see the world.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a
I
pea,
do not.
that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more.
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot of trouble.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
There was like a bazillion American accents.
You've got an ear for
And I
intrigue.
apparently
and a nose for
only
bits.
slip into one when I'm not
I like that.
intending to.
Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find his secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to
'Cause
meddle
I
in
can't
our affairs.
control doing it, so I'd end up
Don't
messing it
forget
up
to come
and-
find old Gladys when
No.
you're done. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Sure. Sure you do. Ooh, that is pretty. Let's sell my junk, and is that better than what I've got? L3. Right. 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 What the fudge monkeys? Why is that so much more powerful? I don't know, but I'm buying that. It's going to be an argument about Florida now.
Great law, is it hot in here? Or is it just my glands acting up again? Depends. What are you planning to do with it?
Forge papers.
See the lights. Taking a show or two at the infamous Bijou. Could be a treat if you like that kind of thing. All right, I'll sell it to you. But it's gonna cost you dear.
8,000 bits. Okay.
Anything else, dear?
I don't have enough for that. Thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweet.
Okay. The empty man. Right, let's go help my engineer along, shall we? Ooh.
This is Halcyon News.
Let's keep going. But I've got a new pistol that should be pretty good.
Are you listening to me, Emperor?
Don't know what she was saying there, but... Hello there.
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Of course not. I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Now that my ship's out of impound, I can safely say I'm heading for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Why, thank you. Kaylee, you speak to her now.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Oh. Yeah, she's totally got a crush.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Understood.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why aren't you fixing
Only
it?
the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Is there room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that.
Understandable.
The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone aboard, will be cooked alive.
You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my
Katie
grandmother's
likes you,
old
so
schematics, the parts we need should
I'm going
be in
to
the
do what I
back
can to
base.
help you. Got it. I will take care of that right now.
Hold on. There's something you should know before you go charging off.
Mm-hmm.
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
I'll get you those parts, don't worry.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Well, looks like I know what I'm doing.
This is how
No, she's not bothering me, she's just being kitty. We all know what she's like. Looks like we're going to the back bays, where all the miscreants are. We'll fit in fine. But if anyone dares hurt Kaylee, I will punch them in the teeth. With my fucking armored fist. You know exactly what it's supposed to mean, Kitty. It means that you are you.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Hello?
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
Understandable.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Why would you ever think I was on your side? I do not take sides. I mock everyone.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
I'm here for some parts. Do you need
That's right,
some?
sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
So I can't grab that part then?
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Fine, I'll lie.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs, you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Got it. Thanks.
Smells kind of like old Bess's outflow pipes.
Aww. It's okay, Jar Jar. Don't take it personally.
You'll end up as crazy as he is.
It's so cozy.
take, and I will take. You can't murder me, I'm in another country.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Fantastic, we've got them. Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Agreed. Yeah, see, kitty? You didn't think that through. Just like Jar Jar. Oh, you are totally harmless. Oh, I'm so glad there's an ocean between me and her. Oh no, I'm going to be calling you Jar Jar from now on. Thank you, Chris. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad that didn't end up in a fist fight. Turns out lying works.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed. Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering.
Okay.
Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft.
Okay.
There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Mantipillars. Awesome. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging
this
parts
game,
from a ship.
if
Turned
you
out there were
enjoy
eggs inside.
Fallout
They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Potentially a fan of Firefly, then you would enjoy this because it is like a combination of the two.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty fun game. I don't stream it often, but that's because I stream it when these guys can watch. Where am I going? Is this the way? This is not the way. I do not know the way. Curse you, Knuckles. Wait, maybe that is the way. Let's try it. See, I got into Fallout with Fallout 3. And I really liked Fallout 3. I actually also liked Fallout 4. I tended not to enjoy Fallout New Vegas, which I know is a very unpopular opinion. But I think it was a good game, but it didn't feel post-apocalyptic enough with it being, hey, it's a desert. But it already was a desert. So it didn't feel as impressive as walking over the the ruins of Washington DC and stuff.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Oh no. It was like New Vegas had a lot of good stuff for it. It just the world itself didn't feel as impressive as. Right, that's my pistol. It was just the fact that... Oh yeah, no. Fallout 4 was good. But I enjoyed Fallout 4 mostly for the fact of, hey look, you can build settlements. Because, let's face it, any game where you can build stuff, I'm happy. I mean, really, if you weren't a nerd as well, would you really know who Jar Jar is when they're saying it? Okay. Cycle the drop. Let's have a look at the logs. That's no problem. Among the papers I found something about a hanger that doesn't match any of my docs. Let's see all those. This makes no sense, the new one.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Yes, it does. See, I did actually stream some Fallout 4, where I was building stuff. I did get a bit bored replaying it, but that was mostly because I was only building when I wasn't streaming, because I figured that Fallout 3 was just... When I bought that game, I just ended up so addicted to it. I do feel that Fallout 4 was missing a proper big bad. Unfortunately, her inner anger doesn't really amount to much, so yeah, you're fine.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular...
She's only dangerous if you're close enough for the shotgun.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Why,
the temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Oh, cool. They like us. Let's increase my dialogue this time. Oh yes, I should probably let's keep wandering around. This is a cool ship though. I'm very glad that they like me now.
CNP near maple syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
I know she's in there, and you can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill.
Okay.
I am not making a scene.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
See, Furu? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay?
As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look into Jesse?
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Oh, quest objectives, restrict area. If you get caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. Hi there.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'd like to see
If
Jesse,
only
please.
my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. Requests of our patients are paramount, so no, you may not see her.
The records say... Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
Let me see what you got.
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Yeah. Let's see. Ba-ba-bum. Laboratory outfit. Okay, let's try changing my clothes.
What seems to be the problem? Take care.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter, Captain?
No,
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Willie told you to get off his ass about your shipment.
He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Possibly not. I could try and find him, though.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday.
Cool.
Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though.
Cool, okay.
The place
I'll
is
go there.
probably crawling with outlaws.
I can handle outlaws, it's fine. I've got a good gun now. Right. What am I after? I am after... Talk to Jesse. I now have an ID cartridge. Let's see how this goes. Shall we? Holographic disguise activated. Okay.
You're sure this is perfectly safe? I'd rather not die early of an infectious disease,
To the last ratchet on rotten time. Leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Well, Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly, lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
You just ship everyone. She's worried.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath.
Okay.
You, ain't with the board, are you?
I am not with the board.
I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Ellie asked me to help you, and that's what I plan to do.
Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
I'll talk to Udon for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
Alright, let's get out of here before they spot us. Alright, let's get out of this outfit and back into my sexy, sexy armor. I did not hear what she skimped payments on, just that she skipped payments. Probably you have to pay like monthly fees to the board or something. Everything's owned by corporations around here.
This is Halcyon News.
How do
Hey,
you do?
buddy.
Ah, how might I assist you?
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
What's important information? She's worth more alive than dead, per her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate? You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest. You refer to the radiator issue? Oh, goodness, it was dreadful. I was sweating constantly. Chief Tennyson certainly did take her time resolving it.
I fixed it, actually.
I owe you a debt, then. I was going through 3-4 shirts a day. Still, that Tennyson woman. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
She did everything she could. It was your people's fault, not June Lay's.
Agreed.
My, aren't you, excitable.
I don't talk to her that way.
Oh, sweetie. I don't owe a grease-stained wrench jockey like her the time of day, let alone my deference.
Take it back. Now.
I'm sorry, my temper got away from me. Please accept my sincerest apologies to you and your friend.
Does that work for you, Parvati?
Oh, I'm not used to folks saying sorry. It's not all right exactly, but I appreciate the apology, I guess.
Well, now
He's
that
lucky I
that's
don't
dealt
shoot
with,
him.
was there anything else you wanted to discuss?
That's my other question.
Ask away.
We're leaving. Right. You're not getting threatened. You're being warned. There's a difference. Can you guarantee that you wouldn't
Wish
say
I
something
could say
you'd
it was
regret?
good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right?
Sure.
Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Are you saying you'll work for me just because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
Meet me in my ship.
Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Dr. Fenhill, glad you opted to join us. It'll be good to have a Sawbones on the crew.
Hey, we leveled up again. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know how loud that was through the thing. Sorry, dog. I couldn't help it. The sneeze just had to come. I mean, come on. Yeah, there's been worse than me sneezing on my streams. I mean, Kitty actually wet herself with fear when, you know, there was one of the jump scares. What was it? Man of Medan. That was a scary game. Sorry, Chris. She really did. It was hilarious. I'm sorry, Kitty, but it was a very good jump scare game, and
I had a question about your plan.
you actually got me
This
to
is it.
stop
Security. I can check the departures register.
so that you
find
could
out
go
which
change your
ship-
underwear. That was
I mean,
funny.
the Scholar shipped in and out with.
I wish I could have actually seen it. Would have been hilarious. There's got to be some way of getting in. Guess not. I would not, but it was funny. What does this do? Damage type, shock. Well, she can try. You could always restrain her. Then she can't. I'm not calling you weak. Yeah, nobody said weak. Just said that, you know, Chris would have to restrain you. Right, let's go back to the Unreliable, shall we? There's my baby. Okay. Chris, run! She's coming to get you. Chris is gonna get a spanking.
Hey, you got a second?
Hello.
Fancy running into you again. Don't mind me. It's just admiring your ship from up close. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Pretty eager to throw in someone barely know.
Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Yeah. Tell me why I should hire you.
You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. Hang on. I put together a little speech, just in case you asked. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. I have prepared a list of reasons why I believe you should hire me to join the crew of your ship and/or outlaw gang. Really personable, and I get along well with anyone who is not of the jackass
totally.
persuasion.
If she kills you, Jar Jar's definitely assist.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight, standoff, and/or raid. My motto is, if you need a steady gun hand, I'm your man. That motto is it's a work in progress.
I've heard enough. You're hired.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to hear that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
Yeah, if I do, then I could just... Yeah.
I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board.
Inject you out of the airlock.
This is gonna be great.
You got a crew now, Felix.
My crew is coming together. Oh yeah. Yeah, but he's the closest, so, you know. I mean, Kitty currently, you know. Who's censoring her? Who's censoring who, actually? Because I can see what Kitty's saying.
Welcome back. Do wipe the blood and space dust from your feet in the entry bay.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages?
Maybe it's blocked on
I got him
Twitch.
here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Aw. Comes from the heart, you said.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Aww. Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't... They said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Is he okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Sure.
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Okay. Come on, let's go get you a drink. Can't refuse her, can I? Out of all of them so far, she's still my favourite. She's also, you know, Katie Aloy, so... Kitty, I'm going to get her to go for it. If only it was that easy in real life. Jeez. But then again, yeah. She is a pretty lady. And she knows her way around an engine. Loading screen is done. To the bar!
Hey, that pad down.
What's the reason why Dog is single? There's probably a great many reasons, but which one are you saying? Also kidding, but...
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
We interrupt your...
Okay, so... what are we drinking? You're the expert?
I'm not the expert
and
drinker.
Don't worry on the price.
Kitty, what
I
should
got
we get?
this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good. I bet. Bottoms up.
Beer, huh? Good choice, if you want to get unsober in a hurry.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing?
Trying to drink with your friends.
Yeah. I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right?
Of course.
What do you think I should do about Junlei? Because I feel about as aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
You want to know what I think? I think you should write what you want to say down on your hand. Always worked for me.
Uh-huh. Start by telling me...
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
What did she actually write?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? Well, maybe she just wanted to let me know her preferences. In a less awkward way. But that made it more awkward.
Yes,
I need
the way
another
things
drink.
that you try and do less
Right
awkward.
now. Before I lose my nerve.
Alright.
Law, no. That beer tasted like how Dad's old sock smelled. Maybe something sweet and mild, like wine.
Wine
Gosh,
it is.
that smells pretty almost. Like flowers gone a little off. Down it goes. Hey, that's not so bad. Kind of almost nice, maybe. Oh, Captain.
I don't want her to get her
I want to
absolutely
talk to you
hammered.
all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
What?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
She sounds like my inner monologue. There's an easy way to get an answer to all these questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
Trying to manage others' feelings would drive you crazy.
So I should just be myself? You sound like my dad. It's sweet. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Everyone does.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So you're gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Right when we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel.
Do you need me to walk you right there, right
for
now?
being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
There is. It's called the ship. Hello, other people watching, and probably enjoying the drama that is Kitty and Dog. Having a little domestic. Don't worry, they're always like this. But we really want to get Parvati a nice girlfriend, because she deserves to be happy, because she's the best character in this game by far. Yes, you are always like this. See, you scared some of the people watching off. Absolutely nothing to do with the boring stream, it's all you. I love the fact that my symbol is actually Aloy, and that's Aloy. Though I have heard that they are doing a Horizon Zero Dawn 2, and I honestly can't
Crew
wait.
members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
What are they doing?
What you reading, Max?
If I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not. What is it with you and books, anyway?
Some of us like to improve ourselves, Dr. Fenhill.
No, I mean keeping those paper books. You got the data pad. Why waste the cargo space? You one of those people who wears reading glasses to look smart? Taking it easy? Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Fair enough. What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
I see. Inventive. I like
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Alright, let's get back
No
to
complaints here.
Never mind. See you later.
Hey,
Hi.
Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
Did you talk to
I messaged
Kinley?
Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not so
I've
bad.
ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Julie does like you.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and, I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I
Yeah, it
already
wasn't
did.
really a
Twice.
heated argument, was it?
But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
What are we doing now? Go back down. Defeat our foes. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Nah. We will get this relationship on the roll. It is a good way to spend this stream where we've not really killed much. It's Ada, not Edie. But yeah, I know who you mean. Got to get them all in relationships, and then I'll just be the lonely captain. I wonder if we'll get a companion on board.
Have either of the assault...
I have not played the Mass Effects, remember? I've only played the first one. And I haven't even completed that. If I ever win the Euro Millions and never have to work, then I will quite happily... Oh, it's you. Loving fan base. You only come to watch me suffer. Don't care, it's not a part. I'm going to talk to you now.
Felix Millstone. Nice to see you out of docking bay. Keeping your nose clean?
Yes, ma'am. Been at least a couple weeks since my last nose-related incident.
Uh-huh. I'm glad to see you in a captain's custody. Just try not to steal any critical parts from my ship.
You can count on me to keep him honest.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm always honest around Ms. Tennyson.
I'd tell you to stay out of trouble, but I know you'll find it anyway. Whatever you do, just make sure I don't find out.
But Kaylee's right here. Speak to Kaylee. Fine. Let's go back to the ship then, shall we? Wait, what was it I was doing? Where am I finding it though? Let's go. Let's go back to the ship. It's a shame, I thought we were going back to engineering to talk to her, but nope. I mean, yeah, come on guys, keep it friendly. I do not want to have an orgy in the middle of my stream. Get the wrong sorts of people. I'm guessing by the fact that there's two people, Chris has disappeared. Kitty, did you kill Chris? He was a viewer. I need viewers. Why would you do such a thing? Oh, it was Dog that killed him. Dog has killed Chris, jealous of the fact that there was another man in Kitty's range of affection. And someone that could also, you know, tie her up.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey Chris, nice to see you back. To Skylar!
Destination reached. Scylla.
Oh, Scylla. Same diff. I want to take Ellie. I mean, if you're going to deal with bandits and firefight stuff, you probably want a doctor and an engineer, because, you know, hack their stuff. Well, at least the, you know, Parvati's girlfriend situation is working. That's pretty cool. I forgive you, Chris. But only because you bought me a chair. Ah, oh, come on, loading screen. As pretty as the picture is, it's not what the people came for. They came to watch me running around like an aimless monkey. Correction, an aimless monkey in a suit of power armor. There we go. Ooh. Well, isn't this pretty?
This is real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like.
God, that
I'd look up at night, but
gorgeous.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
Well, it's good that you're free. I wouldn't pay for it. Thus it descends into another argument. I was about to say, oh, I wonder if that's the North Star, but
terraformer lying around.
Seems pointless, though. You gotta leave it on forever. And the pylons. Else the air just drifts off.
I have made a horrible mistake. What did you just do to Parvati? Leave her alone. Continue. I really hope this is an autosave. Either that or I've lost everything I've done in the last hour and a half. In which case, the stream ends here. Because I will be screaming into a cushion. Yep. Man, those things were tough. Maybe, just maybe, I should not have shot them. What was a natural 20? Natural 1 is a critical fail when you roll a d20. It's usually used in D&D, where you would then have to do something where not only did you fail, but there's usually consequences to failing that badly. Imagine you didn't just trip down the stairs, you tripped down the stairs and your trousers came down and you landed asshole first on the banister pole. D20, 20-sided dice, D&D is Dungeons and Dragons.
This is real space. Empty, silent. Never thought I'd see the like. I look up at night.
This is the right place if you want to trade contraband, or hide smuggled goods, or do anything fun, really.
That is what I just said, dog. Dog's not listening to me. In that he's just repeating what I'm saying. Now this time, I'm not going to shoot them. I'm going to just walk
Explains how
around
we ain't
them.
dead. And without the pylons, all the O2 this thing's cracking from the ice would just drift off.
There's no credible research on the health effects of standing directly under a terraformer, Captain. In case you were wondering.
Fair enough.
Hey, outlaw. You know, you didn't have to shoot me down if you wanted an autograph.
Leave me alone. Ah, that's the button.
Just pissing him off.
Yeah, that's what you get. You melt from my melee hit.
Multiple fractures, lacerations, and untreated burns detected. Signs indicative of sudden, violent crash landing.
Yep, that's me. No big deal. Just shrugging off my injuries as I stroll away from another flaming impact crater.
He reminds me of Zach
Tremendous
Brannigan.
work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Why does that sound familiar?
It's Ellie. Excellent timing. Hello, Ellie. What a pleasure it is to see your sparkling beauty in this barren waste.
It's Dr. Fenhill.
Do you two know each other?
I certainly know his ex-crew. Mostly from the operating table. I've probably seen more of them than he has.
How cruel you are. I distinctly remember a special party at the Lost Hope Bar on Groundbreaker where we...
We did not.
Oh, fine. But we almost...
Keep going, and you're gonna see how good this automech is at picking up teeth.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Yep, definitely Zach Brannigan.
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
None taken. I'll let Wanda know his shipment's on the way.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards. And farewell to you, dear Dr. Fenhill. I trust I'll see you next I find myself on the Groundbreaker.
You'd better hope not.
You saved me the cost of ammunition. Thanks, pal.
I wonder if there's anything on here that can give me the stuff I need. Look, we can't have her be both Ellie and Jar Jar. We have to decide what is the better choice. Make Ellie Cat and give up her being Jar Jar, or keep Ellie as Ellie and have Cat be Jar Jar. These are the choices I leave you to. Obviously all three of you get a vote, but it's you know, whoever gets the majority. What is that in the bottom of my screen? I'll come back and kill all of you. What, does she often get it caught in a power line and get it numbed? What? Kitty, would it be bad if they lied? At least they're being honest. Let's head back to that glorious space station, which I'm pretty sure is also a ship. Well, you probably would, Kitty. Let's be honest. I can mock her because she can't get to me to hurt me. No, I think that's what you do, Kitty.
Warning, intruders will be... Oh, it's you. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
It's good that you know this, Kitty. I'm probably going to hand in this quest and then call it, because there wouldn't really be enough time to go off and do another one before midnight. I believe it's called a spit roast, Kitty. If I'm getting my terminology correct. Hello.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up,
can't really
not just
discourage
blowing
you.
them apart.
I respect what you're doing here, but you know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here.
Hello.
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
You are welcome. Right, and on that note, I think I'm going to end the stream. It has been a wonderful stream. It's close to midnight here. I was going to go on for about another 10 minutes, but there's not really any point in just doing another 10 minutes. And I hope all of you have a lovely night, and the three of you, I hope you have a wonderful time. Do remember to play safe. Until next time, have a glorious evening.